Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember guys, this is for adults. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest to find all the photos that you want of these videos. What's up you guys, it's ZacJacDan back with another every G.I. Joe classified series video. This time we're talking about every pets or animals from G.I. Joe classified series. Next we have our 2-pack of Snake Eyes and Timber. It's going to be 40 bucks. Alpha Commandos here. Timber does have 2 different head sculpts. Snake Eyes has multiple weapons there. There's the artwork on the back of the package, I guess, or on the side there. Got the knife. Got the scars on Timber's face there. You got the 2 different guns. Another gun. I like that new face there with the Timber angry. And here's your nice comparison of the original release with Timber and this new 2-pack. This is figure pack number 30 for classified. Alright, one of my favorites of 2022. You got Spirit and Freedom. And this one did not disappoint when I got it in hand. Got the different wings for Freedom. They can lay down or spread out. Backpack, the rifle, 2 knives. There's all the accessories he comes with. Really great looking figure. Puts a little brightness to the shelf. Here's your comparison between the original Spirit and the classified Spirit and Freedom. So yeah, Storm Shadow and Spirit, probably my top 2 of 2022. And then my top 3 would be also this guy right here, Croc Master. Massive Croc that's actually articulated. Got the chain that'll go around the neck. The whip. Got the hook that you can actually hold in his mouth. Check out that artwork on the side of the box. Comes with a knife as well. Got the breathing apparatus on his back. Check him out holding the hook there in his mouth. Got 2 baby gators that comes with it. There it is in package, so it's deluxe box, figure number 38. Awesome looking. And this guy's massive too. Croc Master, one of my favorites as a vintage 3 3/4 inch. So this was definitely a must. And Fiona comes with him as well. Just a little figure there. And there's comparison between your 3 3/4 inch and your 6-inch scale. So cool. So yeah, that was from PulseCon 2021 that they revealed those 3. So June 8, 2022 had a fan stream. Showed off another Snake Eyes and Timber. This time he's got kind of green pants and the silver mask. I do like the silver mask. Timber's more of a white color with some scars on him. I don't like that as much. But I do definitely like that head sculpt. Again, plastic free packaging. He does come with a scarf as well, just like Stalker did. Nice shot of the inside of the package here showing Snake Eyes and Timber plastic free. Next show we had was Serpentor on SDCC. This was the show stealer for all of SDCC with Serpentor and his air chariot. So we got all kinds of shots of him in the display here. Nice cape. Got the cowl that'll go on and come off. The air chariot looking awesome. This is perfection, guys. His new artwork. package. That face looks amazing. But again, here's the actual pictures. You can see the snake thing can go up and down or on and off. There's the packaging. Now guys, this is going to be a PulseCon exclusive, so this will be limited just like the Mindbender was, so that's going to be kind of scary for some of us. But definitely this is going to be joining my collection if I can. There he is compared to the original. This was definitely one of my favorite 3 3/4 inch action figures. Alright, of course we knew Serpentor was coming out. Hasbro Pulse exclusive. There's his artwork. Looking really good. His sword, his staff. From the back there. His air chariot. See the mouth open there with the teeth down? You can actually close the mouth and the teeth will actually go up into the chariot as well, so that's kind of cool. There's a gun up in there too. You can kind of see it there in the face. But yeah, really awesome looking. This did sell out very fast. I love the air chariot, and they said that those 2 guns right there actually will come off and be held by any Joe you want to, or Cobra, whichever, and that fan actually does spin. Comes with a Cobra there, and if you notice in his hand, he actually has the Cobra that he straightens out and throws through Duke's heart. There's that packaging. This should hit us in December, hopefully. But yeah, that artwork is amazing. Alright, some more of the official images here. Serpentor and all his accessories in package. Package open up wide. You can see all the accessories on the side. You cannot see the air chariot in there because it's in pieces, I guess. Again, with the slipcover there over top, you see it from the front and the back. New artwork for him as well. Shots of those accessories. And the wonderful air chariot. I'm loving these vehicles. Yeah, here it is. Package Serpentor and Air Chariot. Slipcover. Front and back. Without the slipcover on it. Front of it, you can see where you can fold it open right there in the middle. You see Serpentor. Here's from all angles, again with the soft goods. Got his staff there. And here's the air chariot. Oh my gosh, so amazing. Serpentor on the air chariot. And Shipwreck, one of my favorites. Definitely one of my top 10 most wanted. With Polly on his shoulder there, all his accessories. So there's a really cool digital rendering somebody did. This is not real. We don't know what these are going to look like. This is a digital rendering somebody did of how they could look. So here's the renderings of Copperhead, Bazooka, Torpedo, Shipwreck, and Rock and Roll. These figures look amazing. And then Shipwreck was another one that I'm excited about totally, and it comes with Polly. Polly will have a peg leg, which will either go into his hand or into the rope, which is removable as well. He also has a version of hair that you can have on his head, that when you take the hat off, you can actually put that hair on his head. That's pretty cool. So yeah, Shipwreck, one of my favorites. Compared to the original. These figures did go for pre-order on every site out there. We have Shipwreck with Polly and his peg leg. Got the rope. Polly can peg right into that rope. He's got an extra head sculpt, so you have one with the hair, with the hat on, one without it. His anchor. 2 guns. Really cool looking figure here. With Polly, you can go in the wrist and on the rope. anchor hook's right there on his belt. And then you can hook the anchor to a chain if you can figure that one out. Nice little roundabout video showing Shipwreck off and Polly. Showing the extra hair, the version with the hat, his 2 guns, and his anchor, also his rope. Checking out his boots, his pants, his tattoos. The holsters on his body there for his guns. And the hook as well. Alright, so here's Shipwreck's package. Along with Polly. And here he is with and without the hat on. Polly on his wrist, Polly on his shoulder. All the accessories he comes with. On and off of him. And here he is in action. It'd be nice to get this little chain right there to go with the anchor. So you can figure that out yourself, I guess, guys. So there's that full wave of the mainline figures. So these all 5 of this wave, like I said, mainline, $24.99 each, will go up for pre-order day, 1 p.m. Again, plastic free for all of them. So yeah, March 8th, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, we had a fan stream. First off, they showed the character name reveals only. And we have Quick Kick, Big Boa, and Mutt and Junkyard. So those are definitely 3 of my tops that I was wanting to see. So I'm excited to see those in the G.I. Joe Classified line sometime soon. Our first shot of Mutt and Junkyard. You see the closed mouth right there. Backside showing the tiny little tail and the legs. A little render there before it's painted up. Closed mouth. Tongue out, open mouth. Cute dog. Alright, here's our digital render for Mutt and Junkyard and all the accessories they're going to come with. Digital render here, roundabout, showing off Mutt and Junkyard. A couple of goggles there, the helmet, the 2 different head sculpts, the guns, the hands, the nightstick, the knife, the mask. Alright, here is your Mutt and Junkyard in package. From the side, figure number 113, back side of Mutt. Back of the package. All the accessories it comes with. In action with a mask on. Good doggy. Some action shots here of the pair together. So here first off we have the 1027 event for Pulse Premium members. So they get to see a video showing off all kinds of new things that they were revealing for us for these products. Got some name only reveals for the G.I. Joe Classified with Raptor and the Iron Grenadiers. Here's our digital render of the Gnawgahyde, Pork Belly, and Yobu Dreadnought, the mercenary poacher figure. Comes with not 1 but 2 pets, a warthog and a m.a.s.s. There's all the weapons he comes with. This is one of my favorites right here. First one of my favorites, deluxe pet set here with Dreadnought and Gnawgahyde, is articulated warthog, Pork Belly, and then Yobo. This is figure number 125 in the line, and they're back to plastic packaging, thank goodness. But there's all the accessories he comes with, the hat that'll come off, the gun, the bow and arrow, and then he's got the rifle holder there, the sword that'll attach to his arm, and 2 knives. Back of that package. And let's see some nice articulated comic book art here. Got the tattoo around his ear. You see that monkey all over the place. Warthog there with the nose through the ring, through the ear and the nose. The ring through the nose and the ear. Going up against Roadblock there. You see the back of the pattern there on the vest. The teeth around the neck. Love the facial hair. A nice little rendering of all of the accessories and everything that comes with this guy. And there's the package artwork as well. So yeah, there's the 5 main figures, general releases, all the accessories, and in package. Alright, so here is another name on the reveal with Blowtorch and Road Pig. Now, normally this wouldn't be in here, but I'll show you in a second why this is. There's the original Road Pig. Alright, we got a Pulse exclusive 2-pack here for the Mad Marauders with Lowlight and Spirit. This is figure pack number 128. Of course, Spirit comes with a bird himself. Lowlight. Bird's wings can be spread or down. And that is Nyal, is the bird here. You see the Mad Marauders on the package. Lowlight, Spirit, Iron Knife, and Nyal. Back of the package showing us 128. There they are in action. Back of the figures. All the accessories they come with. Next we have our Cobra Commander Once a Man. This is a custom concept right here. We knew it was coming, but this is not the one we're getting, of course. Remember it from the movie. And here's the actual pack. Number 130 from SDCC 2024, Once a Man Cobra Commander. The back of the box, the front of the box. And there he is, regular head sculpt, torn clothes, and then he's got the snake head sculpt. You got a broken mask version as well, extra hands, and then you got the snake version. That is awesome. There's that snake version. In action, losing the mask with the broken mask. Once a Man! But there's the inside of the mask, that's really cool, digital. No clothes on, so you can take that jacket off. And you got Roadblock carrying the snake. That is memorable right there. Alright, here's why Road Pig is in this video, because he comes with a dog. How about that? There's the digital render. There it is in package. So you got Dreadnought Road Pig with Rockus. Rockus is going to have 2 head sculpts. Road Pig is going to have 3 head sculpts. 2 different types of hammers, a shield, a claw, extra hands, and you got a mask over there for Rockus. There's the back side in action with the original type of hammer. There's the back of the figure, the package itself. Back of the package is number 135. Yeah, really cool. We're getting another animal here that was never part of the original line. There's all the accessories. And in comparison to Croc Master, which was a big figure as well, but Road Pig is bigger. Road Pig got the mask on, the hook, the shield. There's his other hammer compared to the cinder block hammer. And there is the pig mask head sculpt. So these are my big guys right here. This is my favorites from childhood. Alright, we got another comparison here. You can see this mask, little tease, and this is Raptor, and he's got mechanical wings this time instead of cloth. That's awesome. You can take the mask off as well. There's the digital render. He comes with a little Raptor himself, and his name is General Ledger. That's the name of the bird. This is figure number 139, front and back of the package. There you see those wings. So those 2 are revealed at the same time. Pets, pets, pets. There is the face covered on that General Ledger. The wings showing articulation there. Very cool figure. Alright, we got Law and Order digital render. This is what he revealed with. There he is in package for the first time. the real package. Back side, figure number 157. Got the helmet off and on. You got a mask you put over top of his head. Extra hands, guns, cuffs, nightstick, knife. And there is order as well. Looking really good with the tongue out. Side of the package. Back of the figure and the dog with the mask on. There they are in action. Helmet on and off. There's the cuffs hanging out. Order taking out the bad guys. Scratching for some fleas there. Law calling in for backup. So that was a pretty cool reveal. Alright, with mass device, Snake Eyes with a polar bear 2-pack. Got some pink hands, like his hands are really cold versus the regular hands. Polar bear can have battle damage. Rest of the reveals for that. There he is with the arrows in the shoulder there. Standing tall. Battle damage there. Bear trap. Snake Eyes out. Arrows in the shoulder again. There's your purple hands or pink hands. Bear trap set and not set. All the accessories that come with this polar bear Snake Eyes 2-pack. Snake Eyes in action. Polar bear standing tall. Snake Eyes setting the trap. You can see that eye on the polar bear has already been damaged. There it is, damaged on the shoulder as well. So he's got different head sculpts, one where he's growling, one where he's just kind of regular. Front and back of the package, 161. Got your battle armor Cobra Commander. Name on the reveal. This is the original 3 3/4 inch. This is the digital render. He comes with an animal, which is a iguana, I guess. Got the 2 different head sculpts for Cobra Commander, blue eyes versus the regular eyes. 168, package from all angles. Figure from both sides. The rest of the reveals from that day. There's your iguana. Alright, we got a name on the reveal with a desert scorpion. He's going to come with a scorpion. It's the original 3 3/4 inch. And here is all of our animals at this point that have been released to us. Here's our digital render of Scorpion and Scorpion 9N, whatever you want to call it. Alright, SDCC 2025 showed off some great Hasbro figures, especially for Joe Classified. And here's our digital render of one of those awesome movie figures, another female figure here. That is an amazing sculpt. Alright, another reveal for SDCC 2025 was Pythona in this deluxe box. I'm so glad we're getting Pythona. See front and back of that package. All kinds of creatures that she comes with, front and back of the figure. The soft goods cape. She was shown off at breakfast. Here's our HasLab Snowcat there compared to the size of the polar bear and the snake. Next reveal is Ghost Viper and Dire Wolf, which glows in the dark. So that's pretty awesome. There it is on display with the wolf head on him. Alright, so here's the official digital render. And this guy looks pretty bad. That is awesome. We also have our deluxe Scorpion and Scorpion. And then Scorpion and Scorpion 25. 180. Very cool animal here. All the accessories it comes with. Very cool for G.I. Joe Classified. San Diego Comic-Con 2025. There's all of those for San Diego Comic-Con 2025, loose and in package. Alright, so there have been 3 Snake Eyes that have animals come with them. 2 of them had timbers, and the last one had a polar bear. There's your comparison between those. There have been 2 Cobra Commanders come with animals. Of course, one of them was an actual snake of Cobra Commander, and the other one had a pet iguana, I guess, there. And then Spirit has 2 different birds with him as well. So that's the duplicity we have with the different paint schemes for each of the characters. So yeah, the dogs of war and the birds and alligators too. Let's talk about pets here. Spearhead and Max, which is the Point Man and the Bobcat. That's one that we had in the 3 3/4 inches back in the day. So hopefully Classified will do this one again as well. And he had another version of it, which was Night Force. We also had from Iron Grenadiers, Voltar, which is Destro's general, and he had a vulture. We had the Hydro Viper, and the Hydro Viper came with a stingray. One of my favorites back in the day. So yeah, here are all of the Classified animals so far loose. And here they all are in package. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any kind of comments, hit that notification bell so you're aware of any new videos that I have. Subscribe to the channel if you ever hit that thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys later. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. You can find all the photos that you want of these videos.